Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Hey guys, alright, we need your help. So we are very close to 3,000 subscribers. We're averaging about 100,000 views a week, and we've got about 2,800 subscribers. So if you guys could hit the subscribe button for us, we would greatly appreciate it, and it would really help us in moving these projects along and our channel. So if you could do that for us, we'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you, and on to the video. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Saturday. It's June 28th. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we are going to start working on this 1958 Chevy Apache. We have several areas of concern that we need to knock out today. Just want to get past these spots and move forward. The first one is I want to finish welding and grinding up here. I'm almost there, and get that done. Okay, that's step one. Step two is to get up under that dash and the floor and just kind of scuff it up a little bit. Any surface rust, anything like that, kind of knock that down and get that ready for pour 15, along with the cowl section over there, kick panel area on the passenger side. I also would like to get the back panel of the bed, not the bed, back panel of the cab on the inside, taken down to bare metal and pour 15 today as well, at the same time that we do the floor and up under the dash. I just want to continue boom, 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 and work my way out, and then that'll be the last thing I do. So that'll probably be the end of this video. You'll see me doing that, okay? As far as the actual painting on the gloss black pour 15. Now, I did make a run to Harbor Freight Thursday. Picked up a bunch of sanding discs and gloves and chip brushes and all the things, drums, everything I need to get the paint off of this. So that's huge. We have the materials in-house to make a lot of progress over the next couple weeks on this truck. So that's kind of where we're at for right now. We're gonna focus on those areas. Door jamb, driver's side up here. We're going to focus on welding and getting all that ground down to match the other side. We're going to focus on the back panel of the bed, or the cab, and getting that pour 15. We're going to focus on the front floor and under the dash. Trying to get all these pour 15 and painted and ready and where they need to be by the end of today. That's our goal, so stay tuned. We're going to get after it.
Alright guys, real quick, wanted to run you through what we picked up at Harbor Freight. We got a surface conditioning drum. This one is 240 grit. This one is 40 grit. This is the one that will actually be stripping, and then we'll go back over it with this. Picked up some gloves, 415 and gloss black. Got that at O'Reilly's. Got some more 1-inch chip brushes. I have the 2-inch brushes, but I can control these a lot better, especially with the pours. A lot less mess. The 80 grit floppy paddle, 120 grit. We got the medium right angle gasket removing fiber discs. Got all that stuff. So that's what's going to really push this truck down the road here today. Got some thing parts in, speedometer cable, steering column bushing. Also got the wiper blades. I'll show you that real quick. Went ahead and installed them just to get them done. Here's your daily Volkswagen thing content. I know you guys are sick of it. But yeah, we got new wiper blades now, so pretty cool. Really happy with that. Did do a light check on this morning. Drove around a block, it did great. We're in a good spot here. Also, Thursday I ordered a steering box, a new steering box for it from the Thing Shop. It's on its way from Chandler, Arizona, so we should have that hopefully by Monday or Tuesday. That's the hope. Big Red running great. Just give you a quick update. I hit 102 miles on it since we put it back together this morning. This morning I took it for about a 15-mile ride, and yesterday I took it about 90 miles round trip from here to Zephyr Hills and back, and all bouncing around town over there. It did fantastic. It's running cool, no issues. Like, super happy with it. So Big Red's doing good. The thing's going to be doing really good here in about a week. But until then, there's this guy. And this is what we're going to be working on, so you guys are on the same page. Right here, I got to finish welding and grinding that up. We're going to take this whole area from here down all the way across to the black, and we're going to take it down to bare metal, and then we're going to pour 15 it, and then we're going to hit all of this area here that's bare metal on the floor, and then up under the dash here, anything that's not pour 15 is going to get pour 15 in that kick panel over there. That's what we're working on today. That's the goal, and I'm going to try to knock these down with the grinder too. Okay, that's where we're at. You guys with me? We'll get to this later. We'll get to that later, and all these things will be another day. But today is getting this floor completely black and getting this pour 15. That way all of that's done, and all we got to do then is worry about, one, it's coated and treated, but the other is now we just got to deal with the bare metal. And that'll be primer, and we will scuff up the pores and prime over it on the back of the wall. We'll tape off the floor, and you know, so on and so forth. So that's where we're at. Stay tuned. Look at that dash. God, that looks good. So good. Anyways, stay tuned. I'll be back in a minute, and we'll get this welder hooked up, and we'll start welding and grinding. Guys, welcome back. The rain has started, which means the thing is back in the garage. So how I did this, I just kind of pulled to where I could get this door all the way open. I have managed to get all the grinding and stuff done, so that's a huge plus. See, I can open that up and not hit, which is a miracle. Now what I've done so far is we went across here, cleaned all of this up, bare metal. This will all get pour 15 here in a minute. I've wiped it down with Eastwood paint prep. Same with under the dash. All of this, all of back in here will be shiny black here in a minute. Along with that kick panel you can't see because of the light. Now I did go ahead and get a lot of this welded up and ground down up here. Is it perfect? No. Will it be? Yes. But for now, it's way better. So now it's hurry up and get in here and start painting. So I'll set up a camera. I'll try to do some of this and then I'll bring you guys in and try to show you what I did and try to give you some bird's eye views up under the dash and stuff. You should be able to see me down here, no problem, and back here without a doubt. So stay tuned for all that. I did go across that whole ridge under here. That's all bare metal as well. So we're looking good. So stay tuned, guys. A lot more coming. I'm gonna set this all up and be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, despite Mother Nature's best efforts, and she tried hard. It's been monsooning here, lightning, thunder, crazy. We managed to get all the welding and grinding done and paint removal that we needed to do while this was outside. And then we're able to bring it in here in a manner where we could still get into the truck. Showed you guys that already. You guys have been watching me do pour 15. Show you what we got here. Not bad. There's your back window area. All of that's pour 15 now. I feel really good about it. And you come over here. You've got all the floor up under the dash. All of that is done. Feel really good about that. So now it's just a matter of letting it dry. So that's what we're going to do. This turned out like glass. I'm really impressed with how that turned out. So looking good. Now tomorrow we'll be right here. We're going to get the paint off the doors, the door panels. We'll get the back side of the door panels pour 15'd. We'll get that door, all the paint off of that door, finish up the jambs, do all the things, and start working on any other paint removal we can do. Now we still need to pour up here, so that'll probably be another thing we'll try to do by the end of the day. Get into that and just start dialing this monster in, because it needs it, and it's starting to look like something, which is pretty cool. So really happy with that. We got parts on the way for the thing. I'm not going to do a whole big video thing on this. I'll do probably a video on the thing, and we'll kind of go from there. I think it's kind of played out, but a lot of you guys are here for the Apache, and that's what we're going to stick to here. So we're in a good spot, boys. We're in a really good spot. Now the next things, really just getting us ready for primer. You know, getting all this paint off of here, getting everything kind of where it needs to be. Start rough body work. Get this thing ready for, get this thing primed, epoxy primed, and then we can start body work and heavy priming and get this cab ready to rock. So pretty exciting. So yeah, so that's where we're at there. We do have a couple things that have happened. So you guys, my hair is terrible, I apologize. Been laying up under the Apache. Our website is now live. So if you want to check out our website, if you guys are interested in any of the Volkswagen Thing merch, any merch that we have, that is now live at www.brownsrodandcustom.com. Just click on the merch store. There'll be our story, the merch store, our projects, all that kind of thing. And it's a work in progress, but my beautiful wife got that rocking for us 2 days ago. So it's been interesting just to have a website. I mean, it's just weird, but we have a website now, and in a way to support us if you guys want to do that. The shirts are really cool. Shirts, cups, mugs. I think there's like a baby onesie thing on there she did. There's all kinds of stuff, but definitely worth checking out. And if you guys are into the Volkswagen Thing, you're definitely going to want to check it out, because there's some really cool Volkswagen Thing merch on there, and Miata merch. Now Apache merch is coming. We're in the works of designing that right now, so stay tuned for that. And anyways, really appreciate y'all. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It would really help us out. We're at 2,900 subscribers right now. I think we just hit 2,900 today. We need it. We're trying to get to 3,000 by Louisville. So we got a month to try to get 100. Should be able to do that. A lot of you guys are new. I think we went up a bunch. I think we went up almost 500 subscribers in the last month and a half. So really appreciate all of you, and I'm gonna go take a shower and go to dinner, and we'll be back in the morning for more 58 Chevy Apache build. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night.